recording, like where you were and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, this gives me
Makes sense.
an idea of what video goes where. Somebody put a T down there instead of a Y.
That does not surprise me in the least.
I can't tell if I'm going. Try to use this.
Yeah, you get the end of the hose. That works too.
So it's actually coming from the left, the right. So that must come over here.
I'm thinking that was the original stack.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say original stack as much as more than likely the sink used to be there.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't have put, well actually, there used to be a toilet.
Really?
You can see the outline of the toilet.
Oh. That's funny. We were talking about, like, when we wanted to finish out this basement, I wanted to put a bathroom right there so we could have a third. Because right now we got, you know, 2.5.
What's really scary is there's not that much water coming out of there. For the amount of water I put in there. Some tells me you got a big break underneath there. If I pour 3 gallons of water and 1 cup comes out, that's not good. And it should be passing. Unless this is, yeah, it should be passing. Unless this is running over to here and tying in. But if that's the case, then you're backing up a little bit every time I pour water in there to where it's actually showing at the bottom of that tube. And if that's not a two-way
Yeah, that's terrifying.
something tells me this comes over here and ties in, which is stupid because this is your main stack. This should not be a branch line. You know, when it comes into the, so this would be your main. When it comes into that, machine directional, and it's going this way.
What?
So it probably comes over here.
So you thinking there's like a 90 right where I am, and it's just...
Let's see if I can get the camera to go upstream. Yeah. And you have her flush the toilet or somebody flush the toilet so we can clean my camera off? And
I can get it. You want me to just run? Okay.
it almost looks like it's rotted out right there. That's a lot of scale, a lot of grease.
We don't do like grease
You
down
can
the
see.
sink or anything like that. We
You can
barely
see the grease and sludge trying to come off, like how it's.
just floating there and sticking.
Well, I can't give you an assessment inside. I can give you a rough idea of what a V-scale would cost with or without a liner. Let's see what the outside looks like. If you being in Kentucky, it probably is cast iron all the way out. I don't know if I can give you an assessment outside. So that's a pretty heavy scale there. That's a scale shelf there. So this is about a third of the pipe. Yeah, she's bad.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know a lot, but I know that that's probably not what a pipe is supposed to look like.
Not even close. Don't flush any type of wipes or anything, does she?
No.
Yeah, that's bad.
Is it like, it just... I mean, I'm sure you get the joke a lot, but it looks like a proctologist exam, but, I mean... And that's just not...
I mean, you're barely the size of my camera lens.
You haven't even hit the septic system.
That's going to get better when I get there.
Looks
At
like,
least
yeah, there it is.
I'll be an open tank. Yeah, you don't get much worse than this, I'll tell you that.
Oh, good. I'm glad that I can be,
Yeah, you're in the top 5. So I've located this spot at a depth of 3.5 foot in front of the septic. I'm going to zero it out and bring it in. In this case here, like where it's that bad,
yeah.
I mean, it almost looks like there's an inlet right there. It's so thick. It might be the scale, the only thing holding the pipe together. I mean, that's... You literally have a 2-inch hole in the center of your pipe. You need to get on a liquid diet. Enough Taco Bell, you might knock back up again.
Yeah.
So here...
Is it possible that that is an inlet from, like, the gutters?
No, not going into a septic.
That's what I didn't think so, but like we're talking so many stupid decisions.
No, especially when you're on a hill. But they would never, even the dumbest person wouldn't put. I think it's just a spot where something's stuck, and then scale build up around it. Kind of like right here, you know, it almost looks like you got another inlet going because it's far out here, and then
Yeah. Probably just build up, yeah.
I mean, whoever thought that you could see it almost looks like there's an inlet right there. Whoever thought you could put a metal pipe in the ground or under the ground, under the floor, it don't matter, and that it would be okay. Should have been shot. Of course, it keeps us in business. But I was working on 13-year-old condos downtown that are already in horrible shape. Not this bad, but horrible shape. $1 million a piece, and the owners are already having to descale.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't know what. Well, if you're, hopefully your inside's nothing like your outside.
So you keep describing inside and outside. Like I'm assuming like outside being outside the house, inside being inside the house.
Right.
So then we just don't even know what the inside looks like
Right.
because everything's a T as opposed to a Y.
And there's a little bit of roots right there. Or it's a hairball or something. This is so full of grease and sludge, you can see where it's gray on the walls.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little belly or something, or the scale's just so bad. So what happens when you got a water level that high, anything on the surface and the water moves is just depositing it on the sides, and that's when you get your soft clogs.
Gotcha. Yeah, you had mentioned that about like, and you're not the only one that's told me like you shouldn't have been able to do that. I'm like, I don't know why it does it, and
Yeah, you had a small soft clog is what you had. If you pushed it with a plunger, it was just a small soft clog.
yeah, because it literally was just enough to get the water draining from here.
So basically, it'd be a 36-foot pipe burst. And then my camera's literally under the scale right there. You can see the trail I'm pushing through there. My cameras won't even fit. Yeah, it's a major descale. And you would just about have to do the descale in layers. Go in, do a light descale, run the camera. Go in, do a light, then flush it, go in, do a
No,
light
wait.
descale.
The way that you're talking about it is this is not a descaling solution. This is a
Yeah, if it looks anything close to like outside, and we try to reinstate it to its capacity, its original form, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to reveal rot.
yeah.
So what you want to do is you lightly descale in stages until 90% of the time when cast iron rots, it rots in the bottom.
Yeah.
And you'll see two cracks, one on each side of the flow line, and that's what rots out is your flow line.
Mm-hmm.
So if you reveal those two lines, you stop. That's what when you have to decide, is it big enough to go ahead and line, or did I just waste this money descaling? Because if you reveal, if it's like literally holding the pipe together, and you still need to get more to be able to, ensure flow, you want to get as close to the original as possible because, by the time you add a liner that thick all the way around, you're decreasing the pipe size a little bit.
Yeah, you take a 3-inch pipe to like 2.5, 2.
But if it's 4